Hi everyone, welcome to With Heart and Soul Tarot channel and welcome to Shakti Success Show. And in this special episode of Shakti Success Show, we have Moulina Sinha with us and she is into life coaching and relationship coaching and into the healing space. So first of all, welcome Moulina into our show and we welcome you in this special episode. And in this special episode, we are going to discuss specifically about the childhood trauma healing. Okay, so I welcome you all, and along with us, we also have Sunny ji. Welcome, Sunny ji, who is into brain design coaching and NLP coaching. Welcome, Sunny ji, and I'm your heart and soul coach. Let's start.
Hi.
So, hi,
Hi.
Moulina. Hello, Sunny ji. So, Moulina, first of all, tell us something about yourself. What you do. How do you, uh, how do you made your career into the healing space? Because healing is not, very, I would say, into the traditional systems of career. So, how do you landed up into healing space?
Geetika, lot of things happen in your life, lot of experiences that leave an impact. Something similar to what we are going to discuss today, and something like that happened in my life as well. And I felt that I need to go out and help people, and not that this instinct wasn't always there inside me; it was always there. But to make it into a profession was something that came maybe few years ago, and I started to take it more seriously, that I have stories and I would love to help people out in whatever capacity that I can, and whatever challenge that they are facing. And also, what I deal in specialization, my specialization is basically relationship and confidence.
Yes.
But so I also want people who are ready to heal themselves and they're ready to take an action about it. So yeah,
Yes.
that's
Very
what I do,
good.
and that's what I would love to also do it for many, many years to come.
Yes, yes. I completely resonate with whatever you said because that is reflected in your aura that you have natural confidence vibe within yourself. So since today's topic is all about the childhood trauma. So can you describe us that what do you mean by childhood trauma in simple words?
Childhood trauma is basically a severe, harmful experience. So you can say something like violence, threat, abuse, neglect, that something like this, an experience has left a lasting impact on the child. And that creates a trauma, hence childhood trauma.
So nowadays, childhood trauma healing is very popular, into the healing space. What do you think that how it can help in, let's say, life coaching, relationship building, or confidence activation?
Firstly, I think before we delve into that, it's very important to understand that there are different types of trauma. So,
Mhm.
if you're my client and you come to me, I will talk about your issues and your trauma, where it comes from, what kind of a trauma is it? Is it a chronic trauma, which is basically, like a lasting something that you've been made to feel less than
Many
for a very
years, yeah.
long. Is it an acute trauma? Is it because of an incident that happened in your life that left an impact? Or is it vicarious, which could be something happened to someone else and it left an impact on you? So right now, you know how the gang rapes or anything that happens, in the country, any crime, the Gaza, Israel, has actually moved a lot of people, and there are so many people who are voicing against it. So, and you can see in their behavior that some people are actually actively taking. So, this can be a vicarious trauma where you take somebody else's trauma and it becomes your own.
Yes,
So,
yes. Even in Japan, I've read in books that the Hiroshima and Nagasaki incident is still impacting in their genes
yes,
and still impacting in their mind and, programming.
as a child, you saw your mother go through something and that left an impact in you. your family, your friends, something that happened, a lot of people actually face, especially girls. You see your friend going through a breakup, your heart breaks, you go
Hmm.
through that trauma. It feels like, you went through a heartbreak, or you went through that, whatever the reason was for the breakup.
Yes,
So
yes,
that is a trauma that you've taken from somebody else and it has come inside you.
yes, yes.
To answer your question, every time there's a trauma and it's not dealt with, it's not addressed, it's not worked on it, that affects not only your confidence, your self-worth, your self-image. It impacts the relationship that you have around you, whether it's with your family, your friends, your partner, so on and so forth. It's very important to work on your trauma, and also firstly recognize what kind of a trauma is it. Once
Hmm.
you recognize it, then things can be done to work upon it.
Yes, yes. I want to ask this question from the public perspective. You have described very beautifully, first of all, that about the different categories of the trauma itself, that it might not be something that you have gone through, but something that you can have also derived from your past. Just like you have shared the example of a friend. क्योंकि अक्सर क्या होता है when we ask about people, people say that मेरी लाइफ में कुछ ऐसा नहीं हुआ है, मेरी लाइफ में सब अच्छा चल रहा है, आई डोंट नीड हीलिंग, आई डोंट वांट टू गो थ्रू दिस प्रोसेस. So what would be your message to all those people who are new into this, who are skeptical about this, at the same time, uh, who are into that ignorant state की, let's say अगर नहीं भी किया तो अभी चल तो रहा है काम, why it is so much needed कि मैं इस पेनफुल नहीं तो एटलीस्ट इस अवेयरनेस प्रोसेस के थ्रू जाऊं, एंड आई शुड हैव सम हीलर besides me.
So this is a very well-known fact that when you don't deal with your emotions, your traumas, it manifests into physical forms in your body. So whether it's eczema or it's any disease, even cancer for that matter, anything that shows on your skin, your body, your gut problem, your eyesight, anything, is because of some emotion that's not being dealt with.
Hmm.
That manifests on your body and it shows. So if with the mindset which a lot of people have, that oh, it's fine, chalta bhi chal rahi hai zindagi, jaisa chal raha hai. My only message would be that if you don't want to deal with it, nobody can force you. But
Hmm.
you decide, then you have to take every step. You have to do everything that's been asked for you to do. You can only help so much. At the end of the day, you have to take those steps. You have to do the activities that are the tasks that are done, every a change in the perspective that needs to come. Then
Correct.
only, slowly and slowly things, because you don't know what kind of a trauma is it. It can be a severe trauma, like a chronic trauma which has been there for a very long time, and it would need a lot of time to also heal.
Yes,
A
yes.
physical wound, when we get hurt, like if as a child, it would take few days to basically heal. Imagine years of hurt that you've gone through, the anger, the neglect, the abuse that you went through. It would take a lot of time to even overcome it.
Yes.
So taking it lightly is a big no-no. Don't. You may not maybe find, I can understand to a point that you may not get along with the, it takes time to find the right healer. But
Yeah.
once you do, stick with it and heal yourself.
The processes. Yes. Yes, absolutely, Maulana, and thank you for sharing it. So, anything which is without evidence is not accepted, I believe. Even in cases like CID and all, we all rely on proofs, right? So, I want to know that how how the healing, how these modalities have impacted your life positively, or any successful story that you want to share with our audience, that why healing is so important and how it has impacted our lives positively.
So, when you are coaching other people, you also sort of subconsciously coach yourself.
Yes, yes.
And when I went for the certification, I was indirectly also working on myself. And I have had self worth issues, I've had anxieties for the longest time. And I had no idea where the anxiety was coming from. Some trauma, something that I've faced as a child, some neglect, something that must have happened that has actually left anxiety. And as in when you start working on yourself, for example, you journal.
Mm,
Now, why a lot of therapists, life coaches ask you to take a pen and a paper and write it? Because you release all your emotion, everything onto the paper. So instead of typing or typing it on your phone, that doesn't work. You need to write so that the entire
mm.
emotion comes onto the paper, and then you can throw it, burn it, or whatever you want to do it. But make sure that the paper is out of your house. Um, it's very important. Sorry, can you repeat the question? I just slipped.
Yeah,
But
any success story of
yeah.
your that you want to share with us?
So for me, I had this self-worth issues. I was also going through a series of really bad relationships. The moment I got into this life coaching, I started to work on myself, my mental health, and my perspective change about myself. There was a day when I would think that I'm nobody, and now I feel that I'm everything. I feel I am like how Taylor Swift also said in a recent interview that, think of your energy as something very expensive. And that's how I think. If I'm going to spend the day with you, you better make sure that it's worth it. So for me, the perspective change, a lot of happy things have been happening. Generally, I started to get more clients. Life changed. Good things started to happen, and little things I would you start to find happiness in, whether it's my morning coffee, my morning chai, or waking up early morning for yoga class. You all of a sudden you have so much happiness. You are so grateful for your life, your house, your the fact that I can make money and pay my rent in a
Mm,
which is so expensive, Mumbai. That says it for all. That perspective changed, life changed.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you for sharing, Maulana. And I'll now pass on to Sunny for lighter questions.
Oh. Molina, I'll ask you a very easy question.
That
Three happiest moments.
three happiest moments. Um, wow. So many actually. When I got my award last month for life coaching, that was one of my happiest moments. Um, when my dog, who passed away 4 years ago, when he came to the house, and every time I would see him all happy, chirpy, and just like running around in the house, that was one of my happiest moments. Um, Something very simple. I think when I make my coffee in the morning, which is something that I do almost every day, that brings a lot of happiness to me. So I can't say one specific moment, but I find happiness every day in something or the other, and that just gives me a lot of joy. When you end up watching your favorite show, or something really funny, or you meet your favorite actor, or just gives a lot of joy. And that's what my motto is, to find joy every day and not just in those special moments. Every day you should have a joy list. See to it that you're actually ticking everything every day. Whatever is there, top five joy list, things that you absolutely love in your life, your daily routine, and make sure before everything, before everyone, you are ticking those joy list, everything that you're doing in your routine. So yeah.
चलो PhD questions हो गए, one word answers खेलते
Okay.
हैं. Life in one word.
Life experience.
Love in one word.
I want to say experience again.
Happiness in one word.
Life.
Achievement in one word.
Gratitude.
Success in one word.
Happiness.
Money in one word.
Money is everything. Mumbai.
Coaching in one word.
True calling. Sorry.
Healing in one word.
Necessity.
Moulina in one word.
Joy.
Yes, you are joy,
Thank
you are
you.
happiness, your excellence, you are a visionary, and you are so much more
Thank you.
beyond all the titles.
Thank
You are
you.
pure energy.
Thanks.
Thank you, Moulina.
Thank you.
Now, parting shot comes from Geetika Dadwani.
Thank you everyone for joining us, and I hope you have enjoyed this wonderful session. Thank you so much, Molina, for coming and sharing your wisdomful insights. And thank you, Sunny ji. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you in the next live session. Join Shakti Success Hub. Thank you.